Lanka at a run rate of 5.7. They do have the batsman, and this should be a fascinating afternoon's play. It's too short for Mason, and it's very easily dealt with. Third over now, James Franklin, and he strays down leg side as well, and that's been helped on its way for another boundary. So they're just a little offline, these two opening bowlers. Jaya Surya just helping it on its way. Oh, he's helped that one on its way. That is a big hit. Up go the arms. 6 runs.
I think this might have gone on the roof, did it? Leg side-ish. That one's too full. Tough volley. Son of Jaya Surya's hit that very high. It's gone right up on top of the Harris stand. There it is, coming down.
Lofted and beautifully struck. Nicely timed by Taranga. And that one was pretty much a half volley.
Yes, well that's the opposite. A little full, but a very good shot. Very good cricket shot, almost on the up.
Oh, look, he's got a hold of this again. It's a reasonably quick outfield. The timing wasn't all there, but good enough. Another boundary to finish the over, 10 off it, and it's 41 without loss.
Back to the chase.
In the air and smashed away to the boundary. Just a little bit too wide. Picked it up, and 50 comes up for Sri Lanka in just the 7th over.
Well, once again, Taranga this time.
That's gone. That has gone a long way. That's got wings on it. So yet another 6. Son of Jaya Surya, this powerful man, sends Sri Lanka to 63 without loss.
The Mark Gillespie on debut. What a time to come in. The opposition are going at 7.88 runs per over. You haven't got a wicket. You've got 285 and you think, well, we're in this game. Well, you are, but at the moment, the chase is superb.
Banged away. Fielder out there, but not too close enough to it. First bounce for 4.
That's another bad ball. Just don't set a field for this kind of stuff. And it's too short. And directed down leg side. So, I mean, that is just so easy for Jaya Surya. He just swats that sort of stuff.
No fine leg. Fine legs up. There's a man out there, but he's not close enough. Jeetan Patel had no chance of getting to it. Very, very strong in that area. The two Sri Lankan left-handers, they raised the 100 from just 11 overs, and they're still in.
And Jaya Surya has 52 of them. Staggering display of hitting. Well, of shot play really. It hasn't been slogging. They've just put bad balls to the fence and over it. That is a beautiful cover drive.
23 deliveries. My goodness, he's clobbered that. He has hit that as hard as any cricket ball can be hit.
He's making this look like a club attack. Well, they're making themselves look a bit like it at the moment. He's a terrific player, but he's getting a lot of help.
Over the top. Now will it go all the way? Not quite. First bounce. Fine shot. Jaya Surya given an exhibition here of stroke play. We have seen Jaya Surya dominant for a decade and more. And this is top stuff here.
That's a beautiful cricket shot, but it is a half volley. It's right in the slot to hit straight down the ground where Vittori has not got any protection for Adams. And that'll go to the top. Niftily played. He'll say he intentionally did that, hitting under the ball. So 4 more, and all of a sudden through to 120. Still only halfway through the 14th over. the way that he intentionally clips underneath that. He knew that where that was going to go fine. Perhaps not that fine, but he always intended to hit it in that area of the ground. Now Daniel Vettori wishes he was on the Titanic in the background. Going downhill.
No. Really is quite significant that Jayasuriya was one of the opening batsmen who set the pattern for Sri Lanka way back in 1996 in that World Cup. Kaluwitharana, the little keeper, was the other one. Came out and blazed from the beginning, shocked everyone. And here he is doing the same thing here. No one will get that. No one will get that. He was no more than, 5 or 6 yards away from that. Had no chance of getting to it.
Andre Adams walking back to his mark as if to say, well, I just want to get this over and done with quickly, instead of perhaps slowing things down a wee bit, having a chat to his captain, trying to work out a few things. It's just superb hitting. But that's short and wide, and they will have talked long and hard about when not to bowl to this bloke.
It's high. Now will it go all the way? It has the elevation. Certainly got under it. Now they'll have to have a look at it. 6. Just over the ropes.
Well, Tony, you and I got to sign out here, but I've got to say, I'm sure I've commentated 7 overs where more runs have been scored. It's 130 without loss after 14.
It could be an early day.
Charging and belting it to the boundary. Just bludgeoned away. 186 without loss. Exactly 100 required now by Sri Lanka. Hooks it away, and that is a boundary, and that is another 100. The son of Jayasuriya.
And in doing so, Jayasuriya equals the world record for the number of 6s in his career, but that won't mean much to him. It's a small stat. The fact is he's played a blinder. An absolutely brilliant innings, which has given his side the great opportunity to win this match. An unlikely victory too, you would have said at the outset. But that is a superb shot. He saw the slower ball from Mason at 108 kilometres per hour. He waited for it. He held it back, and he held back his shot just enough to hoist it over Andre Adams in the deep.
Goes again, another 4. Short and wide, and he's clipped it away for another boundary.
Well, 2 balls ago, Nisbo, you said 100 to win. Now it's 90. That's the rate that run chase is progressing along at. 10 runs and 2 balls, both short deliveries, 1 pull for 6, 1 cut for 4. Poor old John Bracewell, gee whiz, he's doing the right thing by trying to create depth. I wonder about their efforts too.
Oh, he's gone again. And this one pitching short. So 6-4-4 to start the over.
Well, I see Daniel Vettori had to take the power play. He was committed to it at some point. He has just been powerless, absolutely powerless. Vettori's bowled 4 cheap overs himself. But no one has come to his aid at the other end. 200 up in the 24th over. 14 off 3.
Goes again, doesn't time this, and we'll have to settle for a single. 8.5. So there he is, he's equal now with Shah Afridi. Another one in the air, and a chance and gone. Jayasuriya finally goes matches. Damage is done though.
I'm not sure how often Joe Soria will be back in this country, but if it's the last time he's seen in Hawke's Bay, they've paid good money. What a magnificent onslaught. He deserves to raise that bat, yeah, and take a few bows from not just the Sri Lankan fans, the New Zealand fans too. They have been treated. A brilliant innings. He's set his side up. He's out for 111. It's 201 for 1.
Well, he's got hold of it and finishes the match with a boundary. So Sri Lanka have won comfortably with 10 overs to spare and 7 wickets to spare. 286 for 3 plays, 285 for 8. Plenty of runs in ideal conditions here at McLean Park today. Beautiful weather, fine batting pitch, and we've had 574 runs scored during the course of the day. We've seen an excellent 100 from the local boy Ross Taylor, 126 not out, which was the basis, along with a partnership with Nathan Astle, of 151, the basis of 285 for 8, which seemed a good challenging total until Jayasuriya and Tharanga got together in a partnership of 201 for the first wicket. Here's how it finished, with Atupadu completing the victory for Sri Lanka. And that will give Mahela Jayawardene, the captain of the Sri Lankan team, great satisfaction. 4 more matches remain in the series, but Sri Lanka have taken an early